Welcome everyone to a brand new episode of the Angie Show. In today's show, we're going to be talking about coats. So I'm going to show you a variety of coats. We're going to start from coats that you're going to need early on in the fall season to coats that you're going to need in the deep winter, those puffer coats. So without further ado, let's begin. Okay, ladies, the first type of or style of coats that I want to talk about is the trench coat. I know it's called trench coat. It isn't really a coat, it doesn't really feel like a coat, but you most use it in the beginning of the fall season. Trench coats are great for those times of the year when it's raining, when it's not too cold, but it's kind of rainy. Hurricane season it is in my country. So you can wear a trench coat like in early October or November. It looks so freaking cute with some rain boots and a nice umbrella. I love a trench coat. So for example, here, this lady is so elegant. She's obviously just modeling the coat, but this is what you will see as a trench style coat, and it looks fabulous. I love that she's matching with those gold earrings, and it looks fantastic. You can wear this or you can wear it differently. Also, another tip is that you can wear a trench coat over your, let's say, your pea coat when it gets a little bit colder, so that it can cover or not let the water go through your pea coat and ruin your pea coat. So as we see here, this is more of an olive color trench coat. What I love about a trench coat is that it already has a belt around it and it looks so elegant. A nice trench coat with your belt wrapped around it. You can button it or you can leave it unbuttoned and just wrap your belt around it, and some beautiful boots, especially rain boots. This is so gorgeous for the early fall season, especially right now in October, November. I love a trench coat. Here we have another example of an olive colored trench coat. She's pairing it with those pointy, beautiful ankle boots, but it looks so gorgeous just to take it to work with a beautiful turtleneck, long sleeve black and olive. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Here we have a different style of trench coat. So this one is not necessarily waterproof, but it's leather. You can use this in the fall, in the early fall season, but I think I can see this being used as well in the spring, around the spring when it also rains a lot, or maybe if it's not too rainy, but if you want to protect yourself a little bit from the cold, I think a leather trench coat also looks fantastic. Here we have the classic trench coat wrapped around the belt, just as how these ladies are wearing it. I know the trench coat has like a belt that you properly put it in. With my trench coat, in my experience, the belt never really stays, so you kind of just whoop, grab it and wrap it around it, just like how she's doing it here. But I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. I love how she flipped the neck, the neck here, and put it up just to give it a more elevated look. Notice the beautiful pointy shoes. As I always tell you, pointy shoes are the epitome of elegance. So that's what I have as far as trench coats. Trench coats are mostly used in the beginning of the fall, or maybe once we're getting closer to the spring, or the beginning of the spring when it's still a little cold and you want to protect yourself from the water. I love trench coat. Right now it's trench coat season, and early spring is also trench coat season. It looks absolutely gorgeous, very elegant when you wrap that belt around your waist. Looks divine with your boots. You can wear pants, but I really like it with rain boots. I think they're one in a wonder pair. So as we approach the more colder parts of the fall, maybe still late October, early November, closer to December, then we start bringing out our more hefty coats. I'm gonna start with the pea coats. Let's talk about short pea coats. I know this one doesn't look very short of a pea coat, but the truth is the problem with waist length, or actually shorter than this, that is up to your waist. The problem with those, and I've had those before, is that there's no real coverage. So you still get cold in your stomach and your crack areas. When I mean short pea coat, I mean above the knee. So anything above the knee, I like to consider it a short pea coat, and anything below the knee, then a long pea coat. So here we have a lovely short pea coat, or medium-sized pea coat. It's fabulous with a beautiful scarf. I love a pea coat in the winter. However, if you live in The northern countries where it gets really, really cold, pea coats are not for every day. So here, for example, in New York City, we have terrible weather. Sometimes, like deep in the winter, there's no way you could wear a pea coat in the middle of January unless you're going to a party or something. That's when we grab up our more hefty coats, which I recommend if you live in a very cold area. So pea coats, it's either for early fall, late or early spring. That's when I like a pea coat. So here we have a lovely pea coat. You can style it with a scarf, so you can match the scarf. I've seen people buy red pea coats. If you're going to buy a colorful pea coat, make sure that you get the most wear out of it. I'm really against buying things that you're not going to be wearing a lot, or buying stuff just for a one occasion thing. So if you're going to choose a red pea coat, make that your signature look. Make sure that you're wearing that at least every week, once a week, once a month or something. If you're going to buy a pea coat, make sure that that pea coat is good quality pea coat, that is made out of wool, that is durable and maybe sustainable if you can find one. So I don't recommend investing in color pea coats unless you're going to know for sure that you're going to wear it. I hear a lot of people here, based on the research that I did, talk about different color pea coats, but the truth is, you want something you're going to actually wear. Do not buy a pea coat if you're only going to wear it one time or twice a year. Buy a pea coat because you need it. If you're going to buy a red pea coat, a pink pea coat, a white pea coat, make sure you make that pea coat your signature look. And you, every time you go out on a pea coat, it's with that pea coat because you put in the money. So let's move on. So as you can see here, she's wearing her scarf, but this is early in the winter, early in the fall. She's wearing ripped jeans. She's wearing not very winter like. So here, for example, in New York City in January or late December, this wouldn't do. Maybe in December around Christmas, maybe, but yeah, not the pants. So let's go check out the next pea coat. Oh, this one is so gorgeous. This gray pea coat is very, very elegant. I love that she paired it with those tall, incredibly tall boots, which I absolutely love. They're gorgeous. So again, for the early fall or maybe later on in the fall when it's almost spring or early spring, this will be amazing. What I love about this look is that it has those buttons, which makes it look super elegant, super expensive. You can wear it with, she's wearing it with a turtleneck dress and some boots, and it looks beautiful. Again, I have here another colorful pea coat. This was in the color beige. I know a lot of people like to do beige and those all money colors, but like I said, if you're gonna do beige, make that beige your signature color. But otherwise, if you want a pea coat that you can wear to work, if you want a pea coat that you can wear to every day, well, every day for as long as you can, or if you live in an area where it isn't super cold but you still need a pea coat, I recommend going for a gray, black, or beige pea coat, those sort of colors, because those are easier to style with your clothes and you don't have to worry too much about what you're gonna wear. Whereas if you have a pink pea coat or a red pea coat or a green pea coat or a blue pea coat, you're gonna have to really work hard. But I am still going to show you colorful pea coats because they still make a difference. And if this is your color, like some people like blue, make this your signature pea coat. So as you see here, I love that she's wearing this beautiful pea coat with her boots that match the pea coat, as well as that sweater that she has underneath. And like the previous pea coat, this one has the beautiful large gold buttons, which make it and elevate every pea coat. The only thing about the buttons is that they may come off sometimes or they may lose color. So be careful when you buy your pea coat, make sure you buy your high quality 100% wool pea coat, because the buttons too can be a little messy as well. Okay, so now we're gonna be moving on to longer pea coats. Oh my god, I absolutely love longer pea coats. They are so elegant, mysterious, gorgeous, unique, you name it. I love a long pea coat. What I consider a long pea coat is anything below the knee. So let's start with the first look. So here we have, this is an exceptionally beautiful pea coat. This one is in the color pink, a very light pink, but I love that she's matching it with some browns and with some whites kind of. So this is beautiful. This is a one of a time outfit. So she looks absolutely gorgeous, and I'm assuming she's going to wear this peacoat with other outfits. So if you have an all white outfit, if you're a pink lover and you want to make pink your signature look, you go ahead and invest on a pink or a beige or a white peacoat, because you want that to be your signature. And I encourage you all to be different. Make it your signature. If you're going to buy red, make that your signature. If you're going to buy pink peacoat, make that your signature. So this one is so gorgeous. She's wearing it with a monochrome all white underneath the outfit. I love that bag. Absolutely matches the outfit, but it also has some brown in it. Brown and pink go really well together, and she put everything together with that accessory necklace. Yeah, huge necklace. This one is very elegant. Like I have told you before, those hats for the winter, they come handy. They come in handy. Hats in the winter are your best friend. A lot of cold comes through your head. So a hat, a beanie, you name it, it's gonna be your best friend this winter. Okay, so here we have our next look. I absolutely love it. This is so gorgeous. It's completely monochrome. So the reason why I'm showing you this is to show you that you can do absolute monochromes with peacoats. Don't just go for black monochrome, gray monochrome, or white monochrome, but play around with the colors. If you're a color girly, go ahead and don't be afraid to show out your colors. I love this one in the kind of mustardy color, a little bit darker than mustard, but it looks so gorgeous. And she paired it with a completely monochrome inside outfit and some monochrome boots. I love a full monochrome look. It looks extremely elegant. Everyone loves it, and it's so easy to put together. So gorgeous. When you're in a hurry, you can just grab your nicest monochrome look. That's what I like to do. When I'm in a hurry and I don't want to worry too much about what I'm going to wear, I grab my first monochrome look and I'm out the door. So here we have another monochrome look. This one's in the color white. I love how she's has that belt with the gold color that matches the pretty Chanel bag, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So here we have another example of a monochrome look. And the next one, here we have a blue peacoat. Like I said before, a blue peacoat is very versatile, but if you like blue, buy your blue peacoat, but try to wear it as much as you can. Try to get the wear out of the things that you buy. Don't just spend your money on clothes to leave in the closet. Don't do that. Let's try not to do that. If you're going to buy a blue peacoat, if you're going to buy a colorful coat, make sure you get the wear out of it. Force yourself to wear it. So I love how in this picture, she's paired that blue peacoat with a monochrome outfit. I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. This one also, here we have a completely monochrome inside look with a beautiful blue peacoat, sort of navy blue. Looks absolutely gorgeous. Black and blue go really, really well together. Just like black and other colors, you can play around with your black and your colorful. If you don't want to go all out with the colors, bring in a little black, bring in a little white. They always going to make things look fantastic and beautiful. So here I have another colorful peacoat. This one's in the color burgundy. I hear the color burgundy is going to be in trend this season. So here we have a burgundy coat. Like I said, if you know for sure that you're going to wear it and you're going to wear it and you're going to get a lot of wear out of it, I say go ahead and buy yourself a colorful, like if your favorite color is burgundy, go ahead and buy the burgundy. I love the burgundy because I think it looks very similar to black. So if you don't want to just wear all black all the time, a beautiful burgundy will do it for you. So if you don't want to do all monochrome all the time, bring in a pop of color. Burgundy, dark blue, and gray look absolutely gorgeous. Here we have a peacoat in the color red, like a vibrant red. I know a lot of people like to buy red peacoats for Christmas season, for the holiday season. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So if you want to get a peacoat that you're only going to wear on Christmas, do it. I don't encourage it, but go ahead and do it. It looks beautiful. It looks beautiful with monochrome. All black over here. She's wearing a beautiful dress with her tall boots in all black, but you can also do it in all white. You can also do this in green. You can also do this with pink. Red is another color that you can play around with, and it's very, very versatile. The only problem, no, don't worry. Here we have my absolute favorites, which are the black peacoats. Yes, I know black may be boring to some people, but personally, I like to go for black because if I'm stressed out or if I have a lot going on in my mind, I'm gonna put in an all black outfit because I don't want to think about it too much, but I still want to look good. And I think black is one of those colors. It depends on your skin color, but you can do that with black or you can do it with white. I personally love black. I love this look, how she has a completely monochrome look, but she brought her little Hermes purse in all white to bring that pop of color. It's so gorgeous. It is so elegant. Also, the leather gloves, it's to die for. Again, if you want to play around with your picos, some picos are belted, some are not, but I think it's absolutely genius and gorgeous to just put a big belt around your peacoat and bring it together. If you have a black peacoat, if you have an oversized peacoat and you put a belt, I think it looks absolutely divine. Again, our pointy shoes, like I told you before, you're gonna find pointy shoes next to elegant outfits. So I love how in this look she's wearing her little pouch bag with a beautiful belt and her beautiful shoes. It is so gorgeous, completely monochrome, but she still has those pop of colors that bring the outfit together so nicely. This one is absolutely gorgeous. If you want to do an oversized long, look how long this peacoat is. It's almost at her ankle, but it still looks so gorgeous and so elegant, and it's so cozy. Like, I absolutely love this look. I think I also know where this train station is. I've been there before, but it looks so gorgeous in brown with just a casual jeans look. Your lovely turtleneck and peacoats go really well together. I always find that if you don't want to put a scarf with your peacoat, a lot of peacoats are open in the front, a turtleneck will do it. Okay guys, this is the last peacoat look that I have for you, but I think it's so gorgeous. Although you see everything is monochrome, I love how she's wearing a subtle red lip to bring everything together. She looks mysterious, she looks cozy, she looks beautiful, she looks like she got somewhere to be, she looks like a boss. It is absolutely gorgeous. Again, our little pointy shoes to make sure that we are looking elegant, chic, respectable, and amazing. As the winter time goes on, it gets a little colder. If you live in the northern countries, in Canada, and here in New York City, in London, etc., it does get really cold. So a peacoat is not suitable year-round. You have to resort to your lovely puffer coat. Usually a puffer coat is made out of a waterproof material that is stuffed with feathers inside of it. Some are recycled animal feathers, a lot of them are bird feathers, but they are mostly used when the weather is really cold. So if you live in the really cold places, a puffer coat is a must. So we have really long puffer coats and we have short puffer coats. I personally own both because I think it's very versatile. And again, when I say long and short puffer coats are below the knee and long puffer coats are above the knee. So let's see, I like to have both puffer coats because sometimes I like to do the really long one, but I feel that gets dirty a lot. So some other times when I'm doing laundry or I'm doing difficult tasks, I like to do my short puffer coat. So these are a little bit more casual, but you can still elevate and make these looks very elegant. So I'm going to show you now some examples of beautiful and elegant puffer coat styles. So let's start with some short puffers. Before we start talking about the puffer coats, let me just say that it was very hard to find pictures on Pinterest with short puffer coats. I had to go on the Saks Fifth Avenue website to find beautiful puffer coats. I don't know why we don't want to take pictures with our short puffer coats. I understand that they're a little bit more casual, but they're still gorgeous. So the pictures that I have here are just the puffer coats. They're not really styled because usually people wear them casually. So here we have our first puffer coat. I love this puffer coat because it protects your arms from the cold. Meaning it won't go down on your sleeves when you're trying to do stuff. I love that it protects your head as well. It comes with a hoodie and it comes with a lovely nice shape, and it finishes right around your thigh area, right below the knee. It is absolutely gorgeous. You could put your gloves. It's perfect for the deep winter. This one is a little bit of a different design than the previous one, but I see this one a lot here in New York City. This one also doesn't have the handles, but it's usually a little tight around the waist so that the sleeves don't come up. Absolutely gorgeous. The hood is a bit smaller, but a little bit tighter and cozy. Here we have a belted coat. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. You can still find a belt around your coat. My coat is something similar to this, where the neck is really big, but it kind of makes it really cozy so that you don't need a scarf. So you're protected here in the neck and you're protected with your hoodie. This turns into a hoodie if you need it. And you can also wrap a belt around it. It looks absolutely elegant. So you could do belted short coats, or you could do belted long puffer coats. And here we have one that is already cinched. Some of these coats, you can cinch them from the inside, but I think this is absolutely gorgeous. This one doesn't have the hoodie, but it's just a nice, cute short coat, and she's pairing it all monochrome with her lovely tall boots and stockings underneath. So now we have a colorful coat. So this one I found, if you like to do some color, you can do a pretty puffer coat in the color. You can do the same colors that I showed you in the pea coats. You can do blue, you can do burgundy. I see a lot of puffer burgundy. I see a lot of puffer beige coats, short or long, or you can do a lovely short puffer coat. Okay, so now let's talk about longer puffer coats. Beautiful long puffer coats. They're very comfy. They're perfect for the deep winter weather. And I love having them with a beautiful belt around their waist because they can be very big. You can get them oversized. They could be really Eskimo looking. But if you put a belt around it, you can make them look so beautiful and so elegant. And it feels just absolutely cozy. I absolutely love it. So this one's a lovely puffer coat with a belt around it. Isn't really much of an outfit because, like I said, I had to get it from the store's website. So this one is very similar to the coat that I already have. It's sort of like a box hoodie around it, but it protects your entire head. And it's also beautiful. It doesn't have a belt, but it comes already cinched if you like that cinching. And it's gorgeous. It also has those those kind of gloves, the glove compartments, so that the sleeves don't come off as well. It's absolutely cozy, amazing. And if you want to incorporate some color with your puffer coat, beautiful white puffer coat looks absolutely gorgeous. Just make sure, like I said, this is gonna be your signature, especially with a puffer coat. If you go out there and you're gonna buy a colorful puffer coat, make sure that that puffer coat is your signature coat, because a puffer coat takes a lot of space in the closet, and a puffer coat is not always the outfit to wear for every outfit. It's more for casual or deep winter outfits. I think that in the deep winter, if you're gonna go to a party or a big event, you should still grab a pea coat and maybe put a scarf around it. But a puffer coat is something that you're gonna wear all the time. So make sure that you do wear it all the time. Don't buy it just to keep it in the closet. Make sure that you wear it. Make it your signature. So if you're gonna do a white puffer coat, make sure you make it your signature. This one is absolutely gorgeous. She's wearing black and white with her beautiful small purse and her beautiful combat boots. I think it's absolutely gorgeous with some skinny jeans and a turtleneck. Some puffer coats come with feathers on top just to make it a little bit more cozy. I wanted to show you this one. This one doesn't have any cinching around the waist, but it is very cute, very cozy, very beautiful. In the deep winter, you don't worry about anything but looking a little bit good, but make sure that you are warmed up. If you notice, the puffer coats have this extra sleeve here so that it doesn't, well, it keeps you cozy and then the cold doesn't get in through your arms. So here we have another beautiful coat look. I love this one. This coat reminds me very much of my coat, and I think it's so gorgeous. She was able to elevate this coat look by wearing all monochrome, but she's wearing some leather leggings with some combat boots and her beautiful purse. It's absolutely gorgeous. I think this is the same lady from the previous one because it's the same scene, but it is so gorgeous. If you're gonna do a long puffer coat, I do recommend wearing a black puffer coat or buying a black puffer coat because it's just so much easier to wear, doesn't get dirty, etc., etc. It's so much better. It's easy to clean. Here I have for you a color variation on the long oversized puffer coat. These are so gorgeous for when you're running errands. If you don't want to do all black, if you're a more colorful person, green looks absolutely gorgeous. I think this looks is absolutely beautiful and elegant. If you're going to the gym, if you're running errands, it looks super gorgeous. I have seen a lot of beige coats. Another color variation on the puffer coat looks absolutely gorgeous and very elegant. I love how she was able to elevate the look by bringing a high neck and high-waisted pants with her beautiful boots and her beautiful bag. It's absolutely gorgeous. Here is how I care for my coats. So puffer coats, I try to wash them myself in the machine. I follow the instruction. Usually you can wash them in a regular washing machine. Just follow the instruction and make sure that you dry them in low heat. Do not put big heat. I believe the reason why you cannot do a lot of heat on the puffer coats, it's because some of the materials may be made out of plastic because it is water resistant. You may ruin it if you put it in high heat. So how you wash a puffer coat is that you put it in maybe cold water, you wash it in the machine, and then you dry it in a low or not too hot environment. With the pea coat though, I like to take it to the dry cleaners. It's wool material, so I don't really know how to take care of it other than take it to the cleaners and they have it looking amazing. I like to wash my coats depending on how I use them. So my pea coats, I could probably wash them once a season. But my puffer coat, I wash them a little bit more since I wear them. I get a lot more wear out of it all the time. But it depends on where you live and what part of the world you live in. If this helped you, don't forget to like and subscribe for more.